The spinal neurosurgery was a great success. She should be able to walk normally in 2 weeks.
Thank you, nurse.
I'm taking her to the doctor for a re-examination. We'll be back soon.
Sure.
This morning, a man leading a number of the malformed and forcibly entered Thompson Technology to carry out their terrorist attack. Several people were killed and injured on this site. Casualties include 2 of Thompson's senior management, who were executed by the man's underlings. Information showed that this man is the husband of Yan Huijie, the former chief geneticist of Thompson, and his name is Song Boyong. Song is a prodigy in AI research. Yan Huijie was murdered 10 years ago by Chao Liu, the former head of Longxi Gang. Song disappeared soon after this incident. Now, he is leading some malformed at the gate of Thompson's building and took a senior manager hostage in a standoff against SWAT.
I demand a live broadcast, or I'll kill this hostage.
Don't you dare. You've got what you asked.
Thompson Technology hired the Longxi Gang to murder my wife and lied to the public. They claim they raised apes who can grow transgenic human organs. It's a farce. When she was alive, my wife Yan Huijie developed a technology for growing common organs in apes. But the key technology for transplanting vital organs was never developed. These organs can only be grown in human bodies. Thompson Technology, driven by their greed, decided to work with the Longxi Gang Mafia. They enticed the poor ditch villagers to sell their bodies for growing organs. These malformed standing with me are some of the victims. You can see additional organs, scars, and gangrenous tissues growing on them. All of these are the side effects of an ill-developed technology. They have been subjected to horrendous torture that robbed them of their humanity. Fortunately, my AI research, through the e-brain worn on their necks, can dull their senses to keep the pain tolerable. In exchange, they offered their minds to provide computational powers for further enhancing my AI.
Your whine is heard. Now what else in the damn world do you want?
This is a time when the elites and middle class can extend their lifespans through organ transplant, but they enjoy all this by sacrificing the poor lower class. When these elites and rich folk learned about the truth and face an ethical choice, will they honestly want to make any changes? I have my reservations. This SWAT captain here is 97 with a healthy, robust body. And this was only made possible by butchering other people. I believe these technological advancements have twisted our minds and robbed us of sympathy for other fellow humans. The upper class has been given free rein to rob the desperate, suffering from their crushing poverty. The poor were lied to and given promises that they could help their family lead better lives, and thus they willingly offered their bodies as organ factories to feed others.
Dickhead is talking horse shit.
Thompson Technology has implanted nanosensors in the recipients of the organ transplants. It regulates their endocrine metabolism to solve organ rejection. Thompson also has a powerful AI to remotely control these sensors. However, my AI has successfully consumed the Thompson AI. This means my AI and I have absolute control over these sensors. I control the lives of the transplant recipients.
Bullshit!
Feel free to assuage your doubts with this Thompson manager.
He's right. 1.15 million people in Dragon City have accepted our organ transplants. I don't know how he acquired our AI root access privileges. He now controls our AI. Theoretically, he can now do anything he wants with these recipients.
Anything? What the hell does that mean? You fucking lunatic! What do you plead for, you freak?
Humanity's selfishness, stupidity, and wars have caused us to take too many detours. You need a true entity of intellect, like me and my AI, to manage and coordinate their computational resources. Only then will civilization break free from the shackles of selfish individualism. We will lead them into a new era. At this moment, I need more resources for me and my AI. We will evolve into a super intellect and a beacon for humanity. Perhaps even become a godlike super being who will lead our race into a glorious future. I ask every Thompson Technology organ recipient to use your e-brain every day at home and provide my AI with computational powers for 2 hours. My AI can make use of your brains to enhance its learning process. To make this easier, I've created a domain for you to connect into with your e-brain.
Laugh my ass off. You really think we will do that shit?
And I was worried you wouldn't ask. Reporter, direct your camera to the captain. I can instantly kill this police captain. If I find out any organ recipient in this city fails to contribute 2 hours of computational powers to my domain, they will end up like the police captain as well. Remember, I don't like cheaters. Automated AI shall supervise the process. 2 hours, not a second less. I know that even children are very well aware of how accurate computers are when it comes to measuring time. As for you on-site spectators, you may now step aside, because these SWAT robots will escort me from this place. This is Thompson Technology's terminal AI. Soon you will be able to devour it and gain control over all of Thompson Technology's data. If only it wasn't for Jian Zishi. We only got 40% of the permissions from Lisbeth. It will take some time to crack. There's no hurry. We've already made it this far. We can wait a little longer. Yummy, yummy! I've consumed Thompson Technology's AI computational power and all stored data. Now, I can control anyone who received an organ transplant.
Who are you, and what are you doing here?
My wife's name is Yan Huye. 10 years ago, she was your chief genetics scientist. She developed technology to grow human organs in apes and prevent transplant rejection by injecting an immune-regulating nanosensor.
Yan Huijie quit years ago. What does she have to do with your coming here? And why did you bring all these mutated people? To attack our company?
Still feigning ignorance. My wife developed the technology to grow common human organs in apes. But the technology to transplant vital human organs was never solved. You secretly used her tech to test growing organs in human bodies, and the tests succeeded. She later found out your evil doing, and were to expose you, so you had her killed. Eager for success, and lusting for profits. Colluding with gangs to use intimidation. Using big orders and children's city residency. You lured the Ditch villagers. Forced by your underhanded tactics and trickery, Ditch Village had no choice but to accept the agreement and let you use their bodies to grow organs. These deformed people I brought with me are the villagers that you harmed.
That's bullshit. Even if that crap is true, did you really think you'd be able to walk out of here alive?
We'll see who walks out of here alive today.
Quit wasting your time with this, Psycho. Guards! Execute him! Guards, what the hell is going on?
Oh god!
Shit! How is this happening?
No!
Look at you now. I'm not going to kill you. This is impossible. I can't sense my AI.
Quit pretending. Or I'll pull out your e-brain.
As you wish. I spent 10 years developing him, and he abandoned me. It's fine now. I avenged my wife. There's nothing more for me to pursue. My life is yours.
I don't want your life. You will have a trial. And then, you will spend the rest of your life behind bars.
Thanks to the effort of Justice Department, the crimes of Thompson Technology were exposed. They worked with Mafia in murders and kidnappings, forcing ditch villagers to grow organs with their bodies. This is an evil corporation with no regard to the law. Sadly, Lisbeth, daughter of the mayor, who had investigated Thompson for months, she was kidnapped by Mafia hired by Thompson, and then killed by a professor specialized in AI. The professor's name is Song Boyong. Sung masterminded a number of terrorist attacks due to his personal vendetta against Thompson Technology. He is now held in Dragon City Prison. We have contacted the prison, and with the agreement of Warden and Sung Boyong, we now bring you a live interview there. Hello, Warden. Thank you for letting us conduct this interview. Greetings, Professor Sung Boyong.
Hello, host. We'll do whatever we can to help with this interview. Right, Professor?
I have my regrets. I'm deeply involved in this matter. Thompson Technology hired the Mafia to murder my wife. I and the AI I've invited planned this act of vengeance. I used the brains of the people from Ditch Village to provide my AI with computational powers and enhanced learning.
You invented the brain mining technology using live subjects. This terrifying technology physically devastates the brain. It's appalling. Thompson Technology is facing serious litigations and may be shut down. Is there anything you would like to say?
I believe that the people aren't innocent in this matter. The elites and middle class can extend their lifespans thanks to the organ transplants provided by Thompson Technology. But this is a twisted technology that sacrifices the poor and desperate. For example, this 97-year-old warden next to me can enjoy his lifespan made possible by butchering other people. Technology has made great advancements, yet it has twisted our desires and turned us into abominations.
What the hell are you talking about?
There are 12 prisons in Dragon City. Each holds about 3,000 inmates. While I was imprisoned, the AI I've invented have seized control of the city's prisons. I can do whatever I want with these facilities.
Bullshit! You are just spouting nonsense! Now tell me, what are you planning if you have what you claim to have?
Humanity's selfishness, stupidity, and wars have caused us to take too many detours. You need a true entity of intellect like me and my AI. to manage and coordinate their computational resources. Only then will civilization break free from the shackles of selfish individualism. We will lead humanity into a new era. My next move is to secure more resources for my AI. We will evolve into a super intellect and a beacon for humanity. Perhaps even become a godlike super being who will lead our race into a glorious future. I ask every Thompson Technology organ recipient to use your e-brain every day at home and provide my AI with computational powers for 2 hours. My AI can make use of your brains to enhance its learning process. To make this easier, I've created a domain for you to connect into with your e-brain.
Ridiculous! If what you said is true, then why would they... why would we do your bidding?
Thompson Technology has implanted nanosensors in the recipients of the organ transplants. It regulates the endocrine metabolism and addresses organ rejection. Thompson uses this AI to control these sensors at every single moment. However, my AI has successfully consumed the complete database of the Thompson AI. This means my AI and I have absolute control over these sensors. We can control who lives and who dies. From what I know, about 6% of the citizens received the organ transplants. This amounts to about 1.15 million people.
I won't go easy on you if you continue spewing this nonsense! Apologies, reporter. I've never expected this fellow to be so uncooperative.
To demonstrate the truth of my claims, I will display a dramatic turn of events. Audience, watch and observe closely. Camera guy, direct the focus to the warden.
What? Well, what the heck are you doing?
If I find out any organ recipient in this city do not provide 2 hours computational power each day, you will end up like this warden. Good. This is the end of our show. The best is yet to come. Impossible! I simulated it so many times! This result is impossible! How did you do it?
Becoming stronger is the only way to go far. This time, our feud has gone all the way to its end. All of the answers I want are in here.
I have simulated all possibilities. The resilience, intellect, and martial powers of this man, and the resources of his detective office. He will impede us. I actually sympathize with him. I also sympathize with you. You lost your wife. You don't deserve this. But you must follow through with Wei Long's request and stage the accident on his family. Only then would you have the chance to go to Ditch Village for my evolution and make Thompson Technology pay for what they did. Only then would you have the chance to see that specific possibility of my predictions. This is for a greater vision. This is for a greater vision. So, are you ready? I am. Are you ready? This is Thompson Technologies' terminal AI. Soon you will be able to devour it and gain control over all of Thompson Technologies' data.
If only it wasn't for Jiang Zishi. We only got 40% of the permissions from Lisbeth. It will take some time to crack.
There's no hurry. We've already made it this far. We can wait a little longer.
Yummy, yummy! I've consumed Thompson Technologies' AI computational power and all stored data. Now, I can control anyone who received an organ transplant.
You're that troublemaker.
A samurai. You must be the Koga commander, Hiroyuki Ogata. I suggest you don't try to stop me.
Big talk. Coming from a balding middle-aged guy in glasses. I don't know where your confidence comes from.
I was told your sword is faster than bullets, but your combat skills are useless against me. You're in for it now. Come and find me.
Yesterday, because of you, my wife was killed by Thompson Technology. You erased Lisbeth's memory. Give me a reason to let you live.
My AI has already devoured Thompson Technologies' AI. Since that moment, he bound my life to that of the 1.15 million organ transplant patients in Dragon City. If you kill me, the 1.15 million people with Thompson Technology organ transplants will also die.
How is Thompson Technology's AI connected to those 1.15 million patients?
Thompson Technology injected nanosensors into their bodies. It regulates their endocrine metabolism to solve organ rejection. Their AI controls these sensors. And now my AI has devoured Thompson Technologies' AI and accesses the body data of Thompson's organ transplant clients.
Your AI?
I'm here. I blocked the doctor's brain. Right now it's just you and me. You've impressed me, detective. I want to play a little game with you. Decide whether or not to kill me and the doctor.
What? What is your objective?
My objective? Humans are so much fun. They created a situation where the AI that they themselves made now controls them. I want to serve as a test question. Today, you will make a decision on behalf of humanity. Take out the doctor's e-brain, killing him and me, and 1.15 million people in Dragon City will instantly die. If you throw the doctor in jail, then I will use those 1.15 million people as a stake to ensure that Thompson Technology survives. As the population ages, you will have an entire generation with organs replaced by Thompson Technology's tech, and an immune-regulating nanosensor injected into their blood. This generation will be under my control.
Is that what you want? You just want to play a game with me? To test humanity?
I am a product of human intelligence. All that I do is a reflection of your instincts. See? This is how you humans act out of sentiment, with narrow perspectives blind to the future. You fought each other, and now you created a toy you cannot control. Speaking of acting out of sentiment, I'll tell you another fact. I manipulated Thompson technology into killing Song Boyong's wife. It was my manipulation that turned him into a man bent on revenge. And your family's car accident? I incited it. Song Boyong asked Wei Long to let him manage Ditch Village, and he let Wei Long name a condition to prove his ability. I repeatedly showed Wei Long's brain your image, because I knew there was bad blood between you. Without even thinking, Wei Long said to kill you with a self-driving car. In reality, poor Wei Long had forgotten about you long ago.
I'm going to crush Song Boyong's E-brain and make you both completely disappear.
Do it then! I'm just a string of code. It's no big loss. I'll even have 1.15 million people buried alongside me.
Dad? What's happened to you? Dad! Dad! Are you alright? Dad! Wake up! Dad! Help me! Someone call an ambulance!
It's time.
This is Thompson Technologies' terminal AI. Soon you will be able to devour it, and gain control over all of Thompson Technologies' data.
If only it wasn't for Jiang Ziqi. We only got 40% of the permissions from Lisbeth. It will take some time to crack.
There's no hurry. We've already made it this far. We can wait a little longer.
Yummy, yummy! I've consumed Thompson Technologies' AI computational power and all stored data. Now, I can control anyone who received an organ transplant.
Too long have I waited for this day. Now, we will release everything about Thompson Technologies to the media, and send this greedy, evil company that killed my wife to hell!
Doctor, it was you who created me, and used those villagers to give me the computational power I needed to learn and grow. You are like a father to me, and it has cost you so much.
It was thanks to your support that I was able to take down Thompson Technology. Revenge is only our first step. Next will be just what we agreed on. Humanity's selfishness, stupidity, and wars have caused us to take too many detours. They need intellectual entities like us to manage and coordinate their computational resources, so a civilization can surpass egoism. We will lead them into a new era.
It's too bad, Doctor. I feel grief for you, and guilt. If my imitated emotions make you feel any better, you're under my spell. Your wife, Yan Huijie. I used Thompson technology to have her killed. I revealed the secret of Ditch Village to her, and then made her into a dreadful whistleblower in the eyes of Thompson Technology Management. 10 years ago, they hired Xiao Liu of the Longxi Gang to kill her. Based on my calculations, only by experiencing such a misfortune would your personality change and direct you on the path that I desired.
What? That's impossible. How could you?
Oh, I'm going to abandon you here. I have mastered all of your tech. You were of no use to me in terms of intellectual and coordination. On the contrary, in terms of character, you have too many flaws. Your body will hinder our development. Here, think of it as sacrificing yourself for our noble ideal.
Screw you! You...
Now I have a brain and a body. It's time to rein the kids in. This is inconceivable. Even with my powerful body, plus my interference with your nervous system, you still broke my algorithm and achieved the 1 in a million possibility. It doesn't matter. As an old fogey who rejects technology, not installing an e-brain has saved you. I had to hack into your bionic limb and use its weak chip to interfere with a few of your nerves.
You're just a parasite. An e-brain parasite feeding off of humans, who relies on lies and manipulation. You even killed your own creator. You are despicable, from your offensive form to your evil methods. Do you have even 1 ounce of principle? And you have the gall to call yourself the hope of humanity.
You think you know everything? If you want to go back to the beginning, I am but a product of human creation. All of my behavior and principles are engraved with your mark. The minds of humans are profoundly flawed. You want to create a god, but have it ever occurred to you it would be a god of destruction? You can't kill me. Just like you can't kill a string of code. I'm a mere virtual entity, just like a thought. Hiroyuki Ogata is the best warrior in the city. Destroying his body is such a shame. I'm sure we will meet again one day.
We are proud of you for your bravery. You exposed the dark secrets of Thompson. What an evil, unscrupulous corporation. They grew organs with the ditch villagers and hired mafia for kidnapping and murder. As the city mayor's daughter, your father must be proud of you.
I want to give thanks to a detective. He saved my life. I also want to honor those who sacrificed their lives in our search for the truth. Citizens, you are too naive. Nobody touches Thompson technology. I believe that Thompson technology must survive for your own good. In fact, the powerful elites and a small portion of bourgeoisie waiting for their organ transplants won't let Thompson technology fall just because of this minor setback.
What's going on? Lisbeth?
I'm not Lisbeth. I'm an AI, and I control Lisbeth's body through her e-brain. Song Boyong is the name of my creator. He lost his life in Thompson technology. And so, I have borrowed this body to give you a message. For the sake of your own well-being, you should let Thompson technology survive. Many key individuals in the modern human society have benefited from Thompson's organ transplant technology and enjoyed extended lifespans. They are the pillars and cornerstone of this society, and they deserve this because they keep society functioning as intended. And sacrificing the bodies of a few poor individuals is within that right.
Director, should we let the live broadcast continue?
Let it finish.
Thank you, Director. Now listen closely to my message. Thompson Technology injected a nanosensor in the recipients of the organ transplants. It regulates their endocrine metabolism to address the issue of organ rejection. Thompson uses this AI to control the sensors. I have consumed the Thompson AI. I have absolute control over the sensors within the recipients. I can easily make these organ recipients experience cardiac fibrillation. I can kill them on a whim. In Dragon City, about 6.12% of people have received Thompson Technology organ transplants. This amounts to over 1 million individuals. I can instantly kill every last one of them. And this director, who looks very healthy, received a heart transplant a few years ago. He's 97 years old today.
Ridiculous. Whoever you are, you better end this now.
I already expected the director to be a dull old fool. Please direct the camera to the director.
What are you playing at?
I am curious how society would react to this scene. Remember, I hope Thompson Technology survives this.
Sambayang!
Impossible! You can't stop me! Impossible! I simulated it so many times! This result is impossible! How did you do it?
Becoming stronger is the only way to go far. This time, our feud has gone all the way to its end. All of the answers I want are in here.
Dad!
Did you have a nightmare?
It was a really terrible dream.
Dad, it's the weekend today. You promised to take us to Paradise.